What's up, bro? What's up, man? Are you feeling good? Yeah, for sure. How you doing?
Good, yeah.
Good.
IFBB Pro Brett Wilkin here, shooting for MegaFit meals, and it is officially my first Olympia prep. We are 8.5 weeks out from the 2023 Mr. Olympia, which is just about 2 hours north of us up here in Orlando. So this is my first Olympia, and I'm very, very excited. Lucky enough to have you guys come down today and kind of see what a normal day looks like for me right now in this prep mode, especially when it comes to training and of course with nutrition, because MegaFit is fueling everything I'm doing right now, and it's been beautiful this prep. Digestion is on point. I want to share you guys what I'm doing with that, as well as how everything is going. So let's get after it. You know, fully in, getting the 6 meals in a day. And yeah. When I played college football and stuff, I graduated college, I was 165, 170 pounds. Okay. At 22 years old. So like it was, I mean, I was a good football player, but I was always quick and shifty. Yeah. Like a slot receiver, kick and punt returner. Okay. But I got done, and like obviously I couldn't go to the pros or anything because I got so small. So that's when I was just like, you know, I want to start actually putting on muscle. And you know, I studied exercise science, so I enjoyed it. And all I did is just kind of stopped playing football, cut out the running, learned nutrition better, started eating more, and then just kind of went off from there, you know? Still trains hard.
Yeah, he does.
It's fun.
Yep. One more round. Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 5.
Yep.
Oh shit. Nice. So I'm gonna go over here like this, elbows high, and drive to the top, okay? Without leaning back too far, okay? Definitely get down there. The biggest culprit is side raises. So side lateral raises is when people really like to throw it into their traps. So that's why we're gonna do this with the cables. I really like to start with cables here. And you can fully isolate it and then you can work. No presses. We'll do presses.
You do presses too?
Finish the presses. Do them when you're tired. This first couple sets really just focus on the form, okay? So here on your side, roll your shoulders forward a little bit. Move your side and then straight out. So I'm not shrugging it up. I'm just going through the ground, through the walls. Yes, sir. On me.
Come on.
Yep. Here we go. Yep. Oh. Oh. Hey. Oh. Oh.
Come on.
Oh. Two. Come on. Oh. Yes. Ooh.
The workout back there.
Did I do that good enough?
Yeah. Ooh.
I almost felt like I still couldn't raise my arms.
Even at a spot.
Out. 1, 2, 3. Without using your traps. So relax. Out and away. I just like to find the groove so you're just perfectly balanced. So I'm using this, putting most of my weight into that foot you're going on, and it's just out and away.
Out and
So
away.
like, yeah, so out and away. So I'm not, a lot of people like, you know, using body momentum. I'm actually leaning into it, so I gotta go through it. You see what I'm saying? You gotta go through the weight, you can't cheat.
Yeah.
You know, there's no swinging. So try to keep this shoulder, we're not lifting, parallel, and just out and away. Out and away. I almost kind of lift my pinky a little bit too. Just a little bit.
Yeah, when you grab that forward, I'm gonna be doing like a 20.
Got a little anxious.
It's all right. Let's go.
Yep. These are actually my brand.
They are?
They're called butcher hooks.
Butcher.
So they're straps, but they're just very simple straps. Just like that. But
For grip.
Yeah. They're just like, when you walk or whatever, you just wrap it, one little grab, you're locked in.
You got some at the house?
Yeah, I sell them at the house. So they're just super easy, like.
That's neat.
Yeah, they've done really well for me, actually.
And where'd you get the butcher name?
That's just after my first pro show. There's one guy that he was actually leading up to it. He'd always be like, you should call yourself Brother. I was like, whatever. And then I came out and like, you know, made a pretty big statement at my debut. Ended up getting second to Hunter Labrada in my Chicago Pro in my debut, right? And like, the reason he gave me the name Butcher is because he kept coming backstage because he had the backstage pass. My buddy did, and they posed the shit out of us just because like I was the new guy and they didn't know who I was. And like it was close, you know. So they just kept going round for round. And we'd come off and we'd be down there like, we'd come backstage. Meanwhile, my buddy kept running back to come see me or like give me words, you know. And every time we ran back, everybody was on the ground, bro. Like, cause we like, I mean, I think it was kind of late in the season. Everybody was kind of out of shape, me and Posey wise. So they were like, you know, Rolly was on the ground, you know, somebody was over there, so he'd run back there and he's like, bro, every time I came back there, you were just standing there, ready for more. He's like, you butchered them all, man. So that's kind of, So that's kind of how it all originated. He's like, every time I walk by there, everyone's on the ground, you just stand there ready for more. Because I was just excited, you know.
That's how you got the name.
Yeah, and so then I was like, all right, now I got to run with it. So
We'll have to make a butcher bowl.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know. We'll get through it. We're trying. No lack of work around here. That's one. Yeah, these are warm-ups. Yeah. That's why I'm only doing like 4 or 5 reps. It's a perfect mixture of you're getting enough volume in, but also you're getting enough resistance from the load, right? Yeah. If you're always just doing 15 to 20, you're probably not getting enough resistance, you know what I mean?
That's what I've been doing more 15
Well, I mean,
20.
yeah, if you want to maintain, you want to look good and shit like that, you're trying to be a 260-pound bodybuilder, you got to put a, you know. Come on! Come on! 2. Up! Come on. Push. Easy, easy. Come on. Come on. Yes, sir. Ooh. Yeah,
that's a lot of weight.
Cool. Perfect. I started this actually pretty late.
Yeah.
I started competing when I was 28, went pro at 29, went right pro.
Your wife got you into bodybuilding?
Yeah, because she was a 5-time Olympian. So I met her when I was 25. That's when I was just kind of lifting on my own, starting to go up. I didn't know what bodybuilding was, and then I met her and she had just turned pro.
You blew the fuck up out of nowhere.
Out of there, yeah. So then I started, going to her shows, going and, hanging out with her coach, who was John Meadows. I learned a shit ton from him.
John.
That's where I learned everything pretty much. And like just being around the environment and behind the scenes, I was there just training and eating, and then probably took 3 years unknowingly. I didn't know I was going to compete really. I just wanted to, be part of the process with everybody.
Yeah.
And then I just started passing everybody. So that's all. The work's always been there. Took some time, but now we're here.
Good genetics for taking car, right?
Yeah, good genetics and just staying consistent, man. That. Just create that tension and then just raise from through the front.
No.
Yep. Hey.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yes. Oh.
Nice. 60. Push.
Ooh.
That's great, man.
Shoulders feel good.
Yep.
One thing pummels the shoulder. That's good. All heads too. You see?
Yeah.
Rear, front.
Yep.
That's good. It's a good shoulder workout. Got everything.
Your chest is big when you get your chain kind of hanging over.
Yeah.
Sits on top.
You get stuck up there. the lower half out of it.
All right.
Sorry.
Should I drop it?
No, this will be all right.
Yeah, I bet you're excited, man.
Yeah, nobody wants to take their shirt off.
Yeah, we're thankful. Meg was hoping this would happen.
I got you, Meg.
Yeah, I asked for Meg.
Finally. I know what sells. No, I told him I don't even wear stringers. I just take it off at the end.
Yeah, it's better.
2. Yep. There we go. All right, we are post shoulder workout, 8.5 weeks out from the Olympia. So workout was good. We had a good training session, you know, tore down those muscles, what you're supposed to do, especially when you're prepping, you know, creating that physical exertion, but now we need to refuel. So that's kind of the importance of all this, is the nutrition side of things, which is honestly 80% of everything we do is the nutrition side and the importance of that. And then that's where MegaFit comes into play. So I'm a big guy. I'm a component of the a la carte. Thank you, heaven, for a la carte from MegaFit, because I get a lot of protein. So as you see, one of my favorites is the steak. So that Angus steak, I'll do the chicken whole, chicken breast, as well as the ground beef. So these are kind of my bread and butter of things. I just do the proteins because I'm a very simple person when it comes to the carb sources. My 2 carb sources on this prep, so in this preparation for the Olympia, I'm just doing rice and cream of rice. So those amounts will kind of vary throughout the prep. So what's easiest for me, and it may be for you too, or you can look into this, is I just order the protein straight. So the a la carte option of protein, the steak, the chicken. I also do some fish, and then the ground beef. And so that just sets it up perfectly for me, because those come in 16-ounce portions. Most of my meals are 8-ounce portions. So it really works very easily for me, because I'll just do, you know, half of the container for each meal, plus one of, you know, I'll add my rice, I'll add my cream of rice as listed. But this is very simple. So we're gonna start off with what I do here. So this is gonna be my post-workout. This is the #1 muscle building meal of all time, steak and rice. You can't go wrong with steak and rice. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of things I add to it, as well as how I cut it up. So I actually like to even kind of cut the steak up a little bit more. This is probably just because I chew so much food that I like to have it smaller, so I'm not always chewing. So I'll actually take my 8 ounces, I'll cut it into a little bit thinner pieces just for chewing purposes, because I spend all off season chewing all day long. So this will help me. And then we'll get this rolling right now. Better turn that on, actually.
You were good at talking.
All right, so we are ready. One thing I do love about all the MegaFit meals is what I do, especially with the chicken and the steak, is I just warm it up on the stovetop. So I don't think anything can make it better It's so much better. I've noticed when you just warm it up on the stovetop over a microwave, you know, some people, all they do is microwave their food. This kind of gives you the option to do both. So I always choose to warm it up myself because it comes out more fresh and tastes better. I didn't, no spray or anything, because there's enough fat on the steak that you don't really need spray. I do for the chicken, I'll spray it. I'll just use an olive oil spray or whatever. But steak, I never do anything. Like I said, that's all. And then what I'll add, and just to give it a little bit of a kick, I'll add a little bit of taco seasoning. Just a little bit.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and then this other seasoning, this one's just from Flavor Gang that I use. It's an all-purpose seasoning. I'll throw those two on there. Taco. It is Tuesday, right?
No, it's Monday.
Dang it! Monday. I told you guys I don't know what days it are right now. Let's do a little of this. This is just Nortega taco sauce. And I'll top it off. I mix these two. This is again from that Flavor Gang company. So this is more of like a sweet and spicy. That's just spicy.